Hello again, collectors. So I picked up this mainline Hot Wheels of the '69 Camaro convertible, and I really don't know enough about Camaros. All I know is this is a first-generation Camaro from 1969, which had special bodywork only specific to this year. Although technically the production run was longer than a year because I guess it's a really popular body style. I believe they made 150,000 base models, but where I fall apart is I don't know what makes a Camaro an RS, an SS, or a Z28 because I see some with headlights, but in this case I see these headlight covers. Some have round headlights, some have the headlight covers. Some have different hoods, with power bulges. Some have vents in the hoods. So I don't know. There's just so many different variations. I'm not sure which one Hot Wheels was going for. But anyways, it's still a cool looking car, no matter what trim level of this is. And I did find out that there was an interesting option in 1969 where you could get four-wheel disc brakes that came off the Corvette, and that's what allowed this car to win the Trans Am Championship. But it was an expensive option, and Wikipedia tells me only 206 models were made with those brakes. But anyhow, let's get into the casting here. So, the first thing I want to know is what scale this is. So I get three differing dimensions online, either 4689 millimeters, or 4724 millimeters, or 4775 millimeters in length. So I don't know which of these lengths is correct, but what I'm going to do is just measure the length of this and multiply it by 64 and see what number we get closest to. So let's see here. If I zero my calipers out here, get to the peak here. So I'm getting 70.6. Yeah, 70.6 I guess. 70.64. So if I take 70.64 times 64, 4520. No, it's far off. The smallest number is 4689. So now if I take 4689 on the best day divided by 70.64, that's still putting it at 166 scale if I'm going by the shortest dimension I can find published online. So it's still, it's still a little bit off. Okay, well, anyways, for a mainline Hot Wheels, it doesn't cost much. I guess it's okay. And clearly they took some liberties in the styling because it's got these staggered wheels. So that's going to be a challenge. I'm going to have to make two different wheel sizes for this vehicle. Okay, well, anyways, we got some really wide panel gaps, but the side printing is really nice. What I like about Hot Wheels is they're actually tampo printing all the graphics. They're not decals. It kind of bothers me that these expensive, more expensive premium brands sometimes they use decals when Hot Wheels can do can do a better job just printing stuff, right? The problem with decals is they flake off, they crack, and they fall off later on in life. Okay, so going to the top, yeah, big panel lines, but great printing, so it's pretty nice actually. The gold and black stripes here on this thing. And then the interior is actually on par with like Kyosho's even, the black molded details. Although this driver's seat is weird. I don't know if we're in focus here, but see the passenger seat? How it sticks out further than the driver's seat? The driver's seat is like cut off here. It's strange. I don't know why Hot Wheels would do that unless they somehow were supposed to include an action figure. Well, that wouldn't be an action figure, but some sort of figurine that sits there to clear the person's legs. Anyone know? Please leave a comment. It's just an interesting observation. Okay, some vents here behind the power bulge. Big ribs there. So yeah, this is the front end that I question. It does say SS. So do all SS's have these headlight covers? That's what I don't know. And then these are supposed to be some fog lamps here, and I assume maybe turn signals there. I don't really know what those are though, to be honest with you. Okay, so yeah, let's see here. The silver paint's a little bit weird there. It's missing, right? This side vent is much better. You can see 3 silver stripes, but for some reason this one has 1.5 kinda. Oh well. Okay, so no paint in the back. Maybe some red would be nice there. Well, no paint on the plate. And as usual, it'll be riveted. And this is a plastic base because I guess it's the main line, meaning cheaper, which is fine by me. I don't care. So I don't really know which wheel I'm gonna go for. I pull up a couple different wheels that seem to have come on these cars. These, I think they're both steel, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these are steel wheels and those are steel wheels with some hubcaps. So I'll have to figure out which one I can get the best reference photos on and try to make some wheels. So, okay, well, let me hold the car in this position here, and let's see if I can come back with something better. Okay, and so we're back, and I decided to go with these steel wheels here. You'll notice the rear tire is quite huge because I had to fill in that fender gap that Hot Wheels put in there. But then other than this, I added some paint. You know, I added a little black here in the side vent, black in the grill, some silver for here, and the headlights, a little black in there, a little black up there, and then the taillights as well. I first painted some silver, and then this translucent red above it. So the question is, does it look realistic? Probably not because of the rear tires. You know, and also, if you look at this car, the tires are sunken underneath the fenders. So I didn't do that because it's, I don't know, like it would require some extra effort that I didn't even think about. So that's it for that. Now you guys might be wondering, is this thing, you know, how far off the scale it is? We did the calculations earlier, but I do happen to have some 69 Camaros from other brands. So the first one would be green light, and I think this is probably in scale. So let's take a look there. And then I do have a Kyosho, which is definitely in scale. So all Kyoshos are supposed to be 1/64. So, well, I guess the top view would be better. You can see that the Hot Wheels is definitely shorter. You know, it's definitely not as long as the other two. I think the Camaro, the Kyosho is going to be correct. The green light looks even a little bit small as well. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I never bothered to actually measure the Kyosho or the green light. I'm just taking it for granted, at least with the Kyoshos, because I have a bunch of them and none of them are identical in size. So, okay. So, anyways, it's a great car. You know, first generation Camaro. It's hard to complain about buying this. And for a Hot Wheels, you know, with the mainline price, it's a really cool model for sure. The rear giant tires, I'm not sure if I'm really a fan of that, but with so many other brands making true 1/64 scale Camaros, I guess it's okay, right? If every model was totally identical, you wouldn't buy the different brands, right? So I guess it's okay for Hot Wheels to take some liberties and stylize things a little differently. So anyways, that is it for today. I appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you in the next 3D project.